Hello, my fellow dudes, and welcome to a different style vlog. I got it's not a new setup. It's just I'm set up in my living room now. In regards to like this type of vlog, and if I get another Luca or anything, because that's it. The editing that seemed to go down pretty well with that. So fingers crossed I can get another one. Might not be June, might not be July. But next time I get one, I'll probably do another one. But anyway, the reason why I'm doing this vlog is to let you guys know that I'm getting my son into a routine where if I put him to bed about 7 o'clock, he's usually down asleep until about 11 o'clock midnight, which is about now, so probably want to wake up soon for a ball. However, that means that if I can keep him on this schedule, then it means I'll actually have a couple of hours where both my kids will be asleep, where my wife will be reading a book or watching TV, and I'll actually be able to get some more content recorded. Now, I will say this, there is no promises. Sometimes my son will have a bad night, sometimes my daughter will have a bad night. Sometimes, I want to spend time with my wife. But the plan is to get both my kids in bed before 8 o'clock, and then I can get some recording done. That is the plan. Fingers crossed. Pardon me. Fingers crossed that'll happen soon. Now, speaking about recordings, I've had a couple of questions like, am I still doing videos? Am I doing this, that, or the other? Or can I do this, that, and the other? Well, the short answer is yes. I'm still recording videos. I'm still intending to record videos. You're not going to get rid of me that easily. This is actually what the vlog's about. Basically, get my son into a routine where I can record more content. I should be able to record, in theory, if everything goes fine, nothing disturbs me, I can sit down and actually record. In theory, I'll actually be able to get a lot of content recorded in a couple of days. Not as in a couple of days from now, I'm about in a couple of days total time. Like, say, if my son goes down to go to bed consecutively, no disturbing or anything, I can probably get like 3 or 4 episodes recorded. And speaking of episodes, episode 10 of the current series will be the last episode of this season, and I'll get to that in a second. And then I'll be doing a couple of viewer requests. Now, I've got a shortlist here. Some of the viewer requests are like doing a video tutorial on like using SQL, SQLite even, getting your bots on various VPS hosts, doing custom commands. I'm not too sure about that one. Multi-server prefix and timed moderation actions, like say for example, you're banned for a week, or you're banned for a couple of hours, or muted for stuff like that. As well as a starboard tutorial and various other things. So that's going to be happening after the Guardian series, season 1 has finished. And I'll also be doing a couple of other mini tutorials. There's a user by the name of Nomsy. Hi Nomsy, shout out. Who's got a written guide on how to use Docker for hosting bots. Now, if you don't know what Docker is, from what I understand of Docker, it's like a self-contained container that you can like throw on a server or something that you own. Not like a VPN, but like an actual server. I think. I'm not too sure what Docker is exactly. I'm not going to bullshit. I'm not going to sit here and lie, say that I know what it is. As far as I'm aware, it's basically like Heroku, if that's how you pronounce it. Basically, you can access it by uploading code. Anyway, I'll going to be doing like a 2, maybe 3 episode mini series on it. So look out for that. There'll be, full credits given to Nomsy because it'll be his guide that I'm following and demonstrating through the video in case you guys get stuck from reading his guide, which I will be linking in the description of those videos. Not this video, those videos. I'm also currently rewriting and adding a ton of examples to the actual Git book. Now, I just want to say so. The Git book is open to pull requests. Basically, if you see a mistake or if you want to add something to the Git book, the repository is on An Idiot's Guide at GitHub, github.com/An Idiot's Guide, where my tutorial bot is. And it's the discord.js-bots-guide, I think. There'll be a link to that in the description. And basically you make a fork of it, you make your edits, push it to your copy of the repo, then you issue a pull request to me. And then I'll review it. I'll probably review it with my staff. And then if it meets the criteria, if it meets the standards, then it'll probably get added. Because I'm one person and, I'm not afraid to ask for help. I'm asking you, the community, if you could write up some examples or pull request them or PR them into the actual Git book. It would help me tremendously and it would also help other people in the community. And there is an FAQ section with certain aspects you can add to it. But yeah, the short and sweet of it is that I want you guys to give me a hand. I want us all to act and become a good, great, amazing community. You pick a word, I want us to be a really good community. I want us to bond over a single thing, which is to learn how to make bots. And you need examples, But anyway, as I mentioned earlier about seasons, I currently have 3 additional seasons planned for the Guardian series. Season 1, which is basically what we're doing right now, is to just basically introduce the core concepts of writing a bot, then taking what we've learned and making it into a moderation bot, because at the time when I started the video series tutorial, the moderation aspect was the most requested. That and Cleverbot. You've got a written guide for that, deal with it. Season 2, we're going to be expanding on the modular system. Basically, currently you've got your ban event, you've got your unban event, you've got your kick command, your mute command, and they've all got one thing in common. They all use embeds. So for example, we'll be taking the embed constructor, or whatever you want to call it, out of the moderation commands and the events, and we'll be adding it to its own function. So instead of it being 5 lines of code, 6 lines of code, however many lines of code, of identical code per command, it'll just be one function that you just declare and pass variables. So yeah, there's that. That's prime example. There will be a few other things that we'll be expanding on, but that's probably the main one. That might even just end up being one episode. But yeah, season 3 is when we'll get to the good stuff. And now I know I mentioned in the viewer request segment that I'll be doing SQLite. Well, Guardian season 3 is going to be making the bot multi-guild. Currently the bot will only work on for one server, and that's by design, because the concepts required to do a multi-guild setup can get rather involved. I'm not saying that it is involved, but it can get involved depending on the level of sophistication and complexity that you would want from a moderation bot. This one is going to be, in my opinion, pretty straightforward with 1 or 2 complex systems. But overall, it should be relatively easy to do. But we'll be using some form of database, either SQLite or NEDB. I don't know what NEDB stands for, but it's like a NoSQL equivalent. It's apparently meant to be similar to Rethink and MongoDB and something to that extent. Yeah. And then Season 4 is the currently most requested thing that I've had so far, apart from the initial moderation, is how to do a dashboard administration panel for a bot. Now, that one, the reason why I've put that one off to Season 4, because that was going to be the next season after the viewer requests, was because it is that involved. I mean, granted, yeah, realistically it's like one JavaScript file that you have to tie in with your other systems. But it's the design, it's the templates, the layout, the look, the styling, that takes a lot. So I'll be whipping up a design that you guys don't have to touch. It's basically you just download it, throw it in your dashboard folder, and it's good to go. So we'll be primarily focusing on the actual dashboard coding, which in itself is good. I might run through one or two of the key components in the templates, but overall, we're just going to be focusing on the JavaScript. Now, that's pretty much it for the series stuff. I just want to give a special thank you to my patrons. This month has been, I'm going to be honest, has been financially struggling. Has been financially draining. For those that don't know, this month was my 5th year anniversary of being married to my wonderful wife. And unfortunately, I wasn't able to take her out for an anniversary meal. Now, I don't want to name names because I don't want to cause any potential issues. I'm just playing it safe, but I want to thank 2 patrons in particular. You guys know who you are. Thank you. That money was well needed. Unfortunately, I'm unable to use it for its original intent, and I'm really sorry about that. Me and my wife, we finalised the plans on where to go for dinner, and we was going to go for a really nice meal at a nice restaurant, and we was going to go see Guardians of the Galaxy 2, because we both love the Marvel Cinematic Universe. However, when my wife checked the finances the other day, we were in the hole. We were overdrawn by a significant amount. Now, I'm not asking for money. I don't expect money. I'm just saying thank you to the patrons that donated. You literally saved our financial asses. Literally. For those that don't know, some banks, if you go overdrawn even by, let's say, £5, by the next bank day or working day, you can get hit with a £30 fine. And some banks add £30 for every bank or every working day that you are overdrawn. Luckily, we noticed this discrepancy in the money rather early, so to speak. So I was able to transfer the money over to the bank to basically pay the bank and not fuck ourselves over. because I'm going to get a little personal now. So if you don't want to listen to me going on, then, just tune out. For those that don't know, I was registered as disabled. I have a congenital heart disease, which requires that I need a pacemaker to live. I'm in and out of hospital every 6 months for routine checkups. I'm in surgery every 6 to 8 years, where they literally just pump me full of painkillers and cut me open, replace me batteries, stitch me up and send me home. And I'm awake for the entire process. It's terrifying. It really is. But I was getting a thing called disability living allowance because of my disability. There's various other few factors as well, which basically made me entitled to a fair bit of money. Now, the whole reason that I set up the Patreon originally was to get some financial aid because we were down about £320 a month. Now, that's gone even further. We're looking now at about £400, and this was the week and the month it decided to kick into effect. So we didn't get as much money as we thought we were going to get in regards to state benefits. Because I'm also unemployed, I'm a thick piece of shit, hence why I'm an idiot. No formal qualifications, none of that. Can't even get a job flipping burgers because they want someone that's approachable and young and out of college. Do I look approachable? Do I look young? Do I look like I'm fresh out of college? No, I'm a cynical old fucker. Someone had said. So yeah, I'm basically down about £400 a month now. So, as I said, I mean, admittedly this is taking a fair bit of a downer, but I just want to reiterate to those that have pledged, thank you. Your support literally means the roof over my head. It means the food that goes on my table for my family. It means that we have lights on. It means more to me than you can ever imagine. Thank you. And a big, extra big thank you goes to those two that basically went above and beyond and donated extra money so I could take my wife out for a meal. Again, thank you. And I'm sorry that I couldn't put the money to use how it was intended. And I'm going to stop talking now because I feel like I'm going to start fucking crying. But yeah. Thank you. I can't say that enough. Thank you. I'll see you guys in the next video.